This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
That's so. Asama miko gamaga no miti ya mira hu kesipa eni nsama mampenyina nkasa kokai. Abra you see Queen Mothers from Ekumfi eba ni nchenso mbesrano. I for the life of me, na me dream who say like no. Yeah, two about you are.
Atik, it was just said in jest.
In jest.
I mean, these things are.
What do you mean by he said it in jest?
I think there are things that we don't.
The women were speaking.
Sometimes we major in the minors, and I mean,
so that's my choice. Let me major in the minors. You major in the majors. What I say? Let me major in the minors. Now, before the advent of, colonial governance, so. Bibia were our traditional rulers, and yes, sir. Now, there was a high level of reverence that we accorded them, and we still do. Now, sir, Obiba and our traditional rulers, Eba, and they are speaking to the realities in their areas, sir. And to make the comment I'm making, I think it was in terrible taste. And Obia person rationalize that comment, is not doing the president any good. I said to me, can you cry? Asema okan he said, look, nukra war from because it's not as if the Queen Mothers came to say, ye puntu juma mayen. But near Akanye, they said there are problems in their in their areas, in their communities. And Mampenyi, even whether said in jest or he was serious about it, Nukra woman say, we're in a near free ho. And yet to Abana Mao say, bra, Nabe MP before president too. When he's described as the president of the Republic of Ghana. Ekumfi Kahubio, Republic of Ghana, Sebi, and ya crown kwao. Ah, what is here? Anti ye ka Mampenyina, or mining in our penino. Ekumfi Kahun. And you cannot say that because you want to about Mau deputy minister.
I think the first one issue 143 ABO and say started program as Ekumfi factory.
Over two sad, the private investor started before he even became president. And the infant
no, do you have brother and then your factory? Where do you have brother in your factory?
And Second,
but the
women were complaining about Rose Ben on my just mention one stretch of Rose on my.
I think we are Bekasao. And I offer it all time. No.
They were speaking to the deplorable state of Rose in their communities.
Yes, sir.
What is here? And you cannot tell me so my acquaint na no mupe more. I didn't sebi. To the extent that Queen Mothers Bebaho to come and complain to you about their realities. A child say omubre. And the least the president could have done was to say, ye beshe na ye bibi. But to say yan to Abama deputy minister intina we weni.
That's not what he said.
Masa. You see, you are not Nanado. Anything you say is from your who so tea. Yeah, united the same voice. What I say? And then I say no. There's actually evidence to back what no. In fact, the very reason why Queen Mothers no was because of the very thing now Okan was him. So yineni. And he actually confirmed to them say me yimeni. And yan kotia because yan to Abama deputy minister. Sabi ankasa MP na deputy minister no juma the way I say fata say ngombe to abanama no. Now we are blackmailing the electors with the authority yelling the voters nankasa edi amount no. You are using the very authority we've vested in you no to oppress us. Say anya ne upedia ubema ya swayeshi. That's what it means. And ABI confuse them no okay. There are many more examples I like to believe. Yan to abama nti or miaom. Na mampenyu mia nkrofo because yan to abama odia. Let's just say bye. Look, we cannot be retrogressing. Ghana's democracy has grown. Until Fanese, sebi. Mampenyinda da mahama ne ka sa asem wi. Anga uti we anga baka say nyesa no kan. So, look, to the extent say when he made the comment, oh no, I am Puntujuma Kra Washanti, and Okaze, Niawa Yina Chukra, on Yin Nukrase, Bitua Banaman. Edian I am Vanyan Okruma. I could cross such a cry and Yenifeno. Dear I am Vanyan. But who the only way you any because you are punishing them.
So one such a chroma.
BB and no such a crying Yenifeno. What you see? I could call such a crying Yenife.
I thought them it is a cross such a chroma.
What you see? And for me,
Atik,
you see, and near Hamika Sikran said, Richard Moore he said it in jest. How can you joke about an issue as serious as development? And what is funny about your kind? Say me you mean mom and no cross where you in your arm. What is funny about sa comment? There be unya umra na waka. And look, we etodebia politicians any crofo ya di etumi e mom no, they need to think really hard and fast about nsema omuka edichire. And you see, it appears this attitude is becoming trendy. Maybe I'll call Ashanti region, Bukrum constituency, Kwabre East, I think. And now Mubisan said the constituents in that constituency, complain say they be a 2 Abama MPP. Now so ya and it's the same akwan yao say enkoye. What did the president say? And now who catch them say he said it in jest. It's a trend. Now you know. And you cannot justify your kind by saying he said it in a Mama Penyin Dada Mahama and make look Anka by now you would have eviscerated him.
And I said saying
Anka Betty into pieces.
I don't know
you be encouraging.
Then Mahama can't catch in that.
Let's talk about President Akufo-Addo.
What you must say? And I'm saying, sir, near Mampenyin Kainu, one can ye. And I would have felt, say, Mukasamanu, you would have attempted, you see, not even I can phone, even, Mamprusin Dagumba Fokra. Sometimes, or he to me can sama, be out of anger. Wow, we're charming, when I saw CSA seminal. But so Tia, Kase, oh, Nyoka and Yazano Kano, me will be at Nyoka. And I think it's unacceptable. You cannot create the impression, say, you are a president who would oppress Nkrofo man to Obama or any can say candidates. That's not how you run a country. After all, yen taxes na editu amukano. Yen kase Ekumfi for taxes and count. Yen kase Gamaga for taxes and count. Obia taxes can be. And you cannot punish people because they took a certain decision. You see, once you do that, near a chance you are taking their right to determination from them. And nobody has that power. Say they cannot freely decide who they feel may represent you. Because Mampenisi 1, 2 abana money nipa mimi peno. Me yimenia meniamam. Let's say memam wa bre mpuntu ade a friend mpuntu edie mu de munsanka bi. How do you run a country like that? But no mami vanchuro, but I think say mo amukasama no. You can, mubetimi aboa. But to try to justify no kind idea, you are only hurting him even further. And hurting the fortunes of your party. So say Ekumfi for 18 years or kai. Any ne also ubeke. So no kind no diagro. Just the feelings, the aspirations, the desires, the needs of the people of Ekumfi have become a subject matter of presidential jokes. Granted, Krasen no kind was a joke, which I doubt it was.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.